So we just finished a great retreat about anger and how we can work with it. So probably every day, since anger can be coming in many forms like frustration and irritation, even the smallest things come under this umbrella term of anger. So we're creating a lot of karma, meaning that we plant these seeds in our mind stream. Causes have effects. There's no cause that doesn't create an effect later on, and there's no effect that we can see that wasn't created from some cause. So by acting out of anger with our body, speech, and mind, it plants those seeds, not physical seeds, but non-physical seeds on our mind stream that will ripen later on in some unpleasant experience. It's not that we act out in anger and then something pleasant happens and a bunch of puppies show up. No, something unpleasant is going to happen in the future, and we definitely do not want this to occur. So what do we do now that we've created all these negative karmic seeds that are going to ripen in the future? Luckily, we do have purification. And especially, I have been enjoying the 35 Buddhist practice, purification. And I can say, maybe like many other people, at the beginning I was very skeptical. It's a little complicated. There's a big visualization. There's a lot going on. There's lots of Buddhas, and we're saying things while we're visualizing, and our bodies are prostrating. So there's a lot going on. It was complicated and difficult for me at first. I was like, how am I supposed to do all these things at the exact same time? Can I just do one thing and make it really simple? So like a lot of things, we might have some doubts at first. We might be very skeptical. And this doubt is good because it helps us analyze what is useful and what's not useful. So we might have doubt about something that is really silly, and we can get rid of it and eradicate our wrong views. And then we might have doubt about something like a Buddhist teachings, and we investigate it, just like he asked us to do. He said, don't just take my teachings for granted. Don't just take them and use them just because I told you to, but actually investigate them and see if they work for you. So like a scientist in a lab, we can look at these practices and take them on and see what works for us and what doesn't. And if something isn't working, we can study, read, talk to our teachers, ask lots of questions, and we can maybe find out that this is really beneficial and this is something that is working for me and I want to use it again and again. So basically, I want to testify to the power of the 35 Buddhist practice. Because I was skeptical at first, I started doing it, and wow, it is huge. I could see the effects. Really amazing. For example, if I'm having a week with a lot of anger, then I'll start purifying the times in the past where I was really angry and I hurt people with my anger, actions of my body, speech, and mind, and I definitely don't want to do that again. And slowly, over time, I could see that anger dissipate. And so this really gives me a lot of energy. It makes me really happy to have these teachings. It makes me want to do these practices again and again. And I can see the efficacy. I can see the efficacy of them, and I really want to let them, I don't know, soak in my mind stream so they become deeper and deeper. Another example is that out of the blue, I was getting really sleepy during teachings. I didn't know why. So I tried all these things. I was drinking more caffeine and like pinching myself and like mentally yelling at myself, trying all these things, mantras, and nothing was really working. It was going on for weeks and weeks. And I was asking for help from some of the chronically sleepy people in our community. And they were very helpful. They said, yeah, you should just purify. And I thought, wow, why didn't I think of that before? It doesn't seem connected, but it actually is very connected, because I remembered in Good Karma, there's a passage about when we are having hindrances to receiving the Dharma. This is from having disrespected the Dharma in the past. So that was really useful. I thought, okay, I'll just give it a try. It's worked in the past. Maybe it'll work again with this particular problem I was having. So I swear, within a day or two, all of a sudden I was awake in the teachings again. It was like that. So I'm not saying it's magic. I'm not saying it's some esoteric practice that only certain people can do. This is something anyone can do, and it worked for me. And so I'm really excited about it. I want to do it more and more. So I want to encourage everyone, maybe you have some doubts and some skepticism about certain things that are going on. Just give it a try, test it out, see for yourself what is working, what you're having trouble with. And yeah, you might find as you get into it, as you open your mind and accept the Buddha's teachings and the practices that he gave us, and the incredible teachers we have that lead us and guide us all the way to enlightenment, lifetime after lifetime, you can see how these practices are really working, and they can make a really powerful effect in your life and really be beneficial for yourself and the people around you. So please enjoy these practices and keep moving forward step by step all the way to full enlightenment.